If you ask yourself what you want out of a workout, you probably, like me, want to get it done quickly, fast and efficiently, and you want to keep your muscle tissue, boosting your muscle tissue, and you want to go lean and get rid of excessive fat. Welcome to this high intensity resistance training session, which ticks off all of the boxes mentioned. So we are going to do this with 2 different blocks. We have 5 exercises in each block. We're going to do the same exercise twice, moving on to the next exercise and so on, and doing one final round, just one of each of the exercises. The work frame is going to be 45 seconds on and 15 seconds for the next exercise, alternative between pulse exercise and strength exercises. In the strength exercises, you're going to use a set of dumbbell. Today I brought a set of dumbbell for 7 kilo, and that is 15 pounds, and 6 kilos, and that is approximately 13 pounds. What is important is that you can do the exercises with good quality. Of course, you will give you modification along the way. You can always go single arm and so on, but don't mind about that. I will come back to that. We're going to start with a warm-up and ending this session with a stretch, making this into a full body workout. If you find these high intensity resistance training sessions a little bit too much of a storm in your face, you can go and have a look at my channel. I just uploaded a intro and a beginner workout challenge to do high intensity interval training session and high intensity resistance training session. So you can go and have a look at that. And if you're all just on your way on your fitness journey and you can able to work hard and smart, then you're just gonna stay put with me, grab your gear, and we are gonna do this session together. We are ready for the warm-up. So starting by inhaling and reaching up and bring it back down again, and exhale, reaching up and pull those arms back for a little bit nice of a stretch in your chest area, and one more. And put your hands on your thighs, come into a squat position, squeezing, and already by now start finding out the squeeze in your thighs, in your glutes, engaging your pelvic floor and of course your core. So bring those shoulders back as you're lowering your buttocks towards the floor. So keep your chest up and your chin in. So squeezing and feel your way through the full range of motion here. Squeezing and stay back up again. And we're gonna open up here, just leaning a bit over to one side, reaching out, inhaling and exhaling. So get a nice good stretch. Maybe it's in the morning, maybe it's in the evening for you, but we all need to get our mind into the workout itself so it can be as efficiently as possible. Coming to center here, bring arms up and just a bit of bouncing in your lower body. Reaching up and moving arms back. Big nice circle here, and chin is in. We are gonna reach right up and down, a bit more narrow position between your feet. So straight up and bending a bit here, so pushing your buttocks back, not knees in front of you. Of course, knees are in front here, but you're not pushing in front of your toes. Straight up and bouncing for another 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and into center. Chin is in, all the way down. Hello to feet, and a nice back stretch, and stay up tall. And don't mind, it's a little bit crackling sound here and there. Just a bit of opening in your joints, pulling back slowly down again. Get a nice, just a little bit of a dynamic stretch in your hamstring, and bring it back down, up straight here. Get a nice stretch in your hip so your buttocks are able to work as best possible. So just another few here. Inhaling, rolling all the way down, and come back up, and exhaling. Let's go for rotation. So arms out to the side, thumbs pointing up, so we are opening up in our shoulder joint. Stay up with your chest in a nice straight position, and just feel that movement around your spine. So pull it from one side to the opposite, still with an engaged core. Lowering your shoulders and stack that core. Feel it all the way through. The more you feel, the more you will get out of this. Go from a sideways movement, so from one side to the opposite. Just a little bit squeeze in your glutes and keep that ab nice and tucked in. So straightening up and back again. A few more on each side. Reaching to center and hands on thighs. Lowering down and come back up again. Good, nice breathing, and just 2 more. Up we go, chin is in, and one final one, all the way up, and shake it out. So we are ready for the first exercise, which is gonna be a pulse exercise. We are gonna do 4 jacks, so we're gonna go up, 2, 3, 4, then we're gonna go pushing our feet forward. And I will show you a modification. You can go here, so just tag along. I will promise you, it's usually the pulse exercise, kicking one a bit in the buttocks. So this is, you can modify the strength exercises just by picking up a lighter set of dumbbells, but it's usually the pulse exercise, so just do the modification that I show you. So let's go for the 4 jacks and the 4 shoot-ups. The work frame of the 45 seconds and 15 seconds. I will show you the next exercise in the rest period. So let's go for the jumping up here, jacks, 2, 3, 4, shooting up, 2, 3, 4, and back in. So continue doing that, and you can always stay with the jacks, and you can modify the jacks, pulling one heel in. And if you want to go with 8 of the jacks and 2 of the shoot-ups, you just do that. So what I'm saying is that you should just feel it affecting on your breathing. 12 more seconds. Lifting up. And 5 more seconds. Keep it up and bring it up. Break. Doing the same exercise. Round number 2, moving on for a strength exercise within 45 seconds. So same exercise here, and let's hit it. 2, 3, 4, lifting up, 2, 3, 4, or heel, 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 and pushing up, 3, 4. So bring it up and be affected on your breathing. That's the most important thing. If it's possible, keep your hands above shoulder level when you do the shoot up. So starting from here, pushing arms up, 3, 4, and hopefully like me, you get it affected on your breathing, and that's why we start pushing that metabolism. So I'm gonna bring a bit lighter dumbbell here, 6 kilos, 13 pounds, engaging core, and we're gonna go for a plank, lifting up on each side, and of course, let's go. You can do it on your knees, and if this is not possible, you can come back up here, and you can do it from up here, and you can do a little bit, 15 seconds, one exercise, 15 seconds, another one. So just make sure that you can feel it, you can able to engage your core, nose pointing down. Inhale as we go up. So still affected on our breathing if we bring dumbbells that actually is challenging us. So we need to go strong, and as older we get, a little bit of a break, ready for round number 2, get a bit away from your arms. The older we get, the more important that strength part, and getting shorter breath gets. Ready, 2 and 1 here, so bring it and slowly down. So if you're able to only just lift your arms halfway up, don't mind it. Go down here and bring it up. It's always better to pick a workout that is a bit more challenging, that you are possible for you to do, because then you strive getting better, not getting lazy. We can always find a workout that is tougher than our level and easier than our level. Inhale, exhale. Yips. Keep the dumbbells where you can see them, and we are ready for some high knees. So we're gonna go up here, and then we're gonna do one tuck, back off for high knees. You can always just stay with the high knees. 3, 2, 1. So leaning back to 3, 1, jump up, 1, 2, 3, 4, jumping up. Or you can go here, lifting up, thumbs pointing up, and you can stay here instead of doing the tuck jump. So just to challenge you guys out there that have been working out for a while. And we also know it is very important to get some plyometric training into our workouts, affecting our bone density, and of course keep ourselves up on the toes, able to move fast. And break here. So let's go for round number 2. So you might notice if you've been working out with me before that I turned the sound off. So I'm gonna be good as possible. Let's go. So let you know when to start and when to stop. Oops, that was 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just a single tuck here. And it's a good way, it's a good way to put in just a little bit of plyometric in here and there, because that is a little bit more easy to do. And bring them up. Strength exercise coming up. Bring it here. 10 more seconds. And keep it on. 3, 2, and you are gonna bring your dumbbell. I'm gonna go with my 7 kilos. Stay put with our arms in front, and we're gonna push it up, back in front. So shoulders are back, and let's hit it. A bit of a turn as we push the dumbbell up. Have them resting in front of you. Make sure that you have a nice, well stacked core here. So engaging your abs, your pelvic floor, not pushing forward and back. You can bring a bit of energy from your legs, pushing upwards. So bring it back. Inhale, exhale, squeezing. So always try to make my workout so we are pushing different kind of parts of the body and not affecting too much of the same part with our joints. 10 more seconds before we're gonna move on to the second round here. So use the break to engage. And 3, 2, bring dumbbells up, getting all ready. So pushing up. If you have 2 light dumbbells, you might want to go both arms up. So find your way. If you're not in a gym, you might not have a full rack of different kind of dumbbells. And we want to keep the home workouts easy to go to. So not that much equipment. That's my mantra with my home workouts here. A bit equipment to have at home, but not thinking that you have a full gym right there where you are. Good for you if you have, but most people don't. Even amount on each. Yeps, dumbbell to the side. And we're gonna do a mountain climber where we're gonna move our legs. So we're starting in center, moving from one side to the opposite side. So engage your core and at the same time affect your breathing. Let's go down, up with your knees. Arms just stay put. And we're gonna move around our arms. If this is too much, some people don't like having their head down. You're just gonna go up and do some jogging on the spot. So what's most important is that you get affected on, yes, you guessed it, your breathing. Pushing, so pushing ourselves so we are gonna recover afterwards. That is where we are requiring a lot of calories to be burned. The recovery at the same time as we get some proteins in so we can build up instead of tearing down. Yep. Break, up we go, away from our hands, ready for the second round. Inhale, exhale. Let's go. So getting short of breath doesn't mean that you are out of shape necessarily. It just means that you are pushing yourself so you get to that point where you find it tough. And it should always be like a little bit of an eye to the timer. If you find that you could just go on for minutes and minutes, don't do it. Push yourself a bit harder. That's the way to get even better. So don't go for that thing with working out for hours and hours. Keep it short, hard, and efficiently. Believe me, tried it all. And let's go for another 5 seconds. 2, and up for a standing position. And now we're challenging ourselves a bit because we're going to do the final third round, just one of each, and we're going to start with a pulse exercise, so that makes us into 3 pulse exercises. Jacks, lifting up, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, or the modification, 2, 3, 4, lifting up. So it's absolutely better for you to do the modification, no injuries, taking care of yourself, and move as you go along to be better and better. And you can always do it with those seconds, 10 seconds of each. I know I keep saying it because it's so important. Instead of just saying, too hard for me, I'm leaving the building, try to push yourself. I'm promising you, you are gonna be so happy about it in the end. Boosting the whole system. 3, 4, so that was just one single round. Grab your dumbbells and do the straight arm plank, shoulder fly, on toes or on knees. Straight arms and bring them up. Engage your core. So this part is going to be just as hard as your dumbbells. I don't know if you have dumbbells made of plastic. So squeezing that core in for good protection and stability here. Just one final round. So remember, we're not going to repeat it twice. We're going to go for one round, 15 seconds. Bring it up and slowly down. Work through your gravity and make sure you get an equal amount on each. Started on right, gonna finish on left. Yeps, here we are. And we are gonna go with the high knees and the tuck jump for that plyometric challenge. So high knees coming up one way or the other. 3, 2, leaning back. 1, 2, 3, 4, and nice jumping up. And that is why you need the good shoes. So keep on moving. Just one round of this one, 2 more exercises, and then you have a water break. So when I work as a group instructor and physiotherapist, I see a lot of people as they get older having the injuries with their feet or just sore feet when they have been working out. You need to toss those flat all-star shoes out of the window and bring some good shoes. Even though you're doing a home workout, it doesn't matter. You need to have the same good kind of shoes when you're working out at home. So 3, 2, and bring dumbbells. I'm gonna go with the 7 kilos because I'm gonna go single arm, and that's usually where we can push the weight a bit more up. Engage core. 2, and up we go, back to center. Chin is in. A little bit of engagement in your glutes, your pelvic floor. Don't forget about that. Not a lot of, it's sort of like, feel like it's a taboo to speak about that pelvic floor. Kind of funny because we all have it. And it is a muscle just like so many other muscles we have. We need to exercise it, use it Loose it. Squeeze, pushing it up. Bring it back down again. And again, equal amount on each. Let's go for that final one. A mountain climber, moving around. And just come down here slightly. Open elbows. And 5 seconds, and we have a water break right after this one. So pushing it hard, bring those knees up. Sometimes I see people like running out here. You might get something out of it, of course, better than sitting, but try to bring those knees up so you are getting that ab part as well. And also when you do the full range of motion, you get more affected on your breathing. I don't know if you've ever seen those people working out just being up here, not doing the full range of motion. Of course, it's a good thing to challenge things and sometimes do partly range of motion, but with the pulse exercises, try to go full in. 10 seconds, inhale, break is coming up. You will be happy that you completed. 4, 3, 2, and let's hit the stop. Get water and get ready for block number 2, our final block. So, and I'm challenging you to say that if you don't feel like you needed this break right now, great thing about YouTube, come back another day and do it again, and then you know what it's all about, and then you can push yourself even harder. So we are gonna go with the same setup, same exercise twice, and one final round with 1 repetition of all. So we're gonna start with our dumbbells. We're gonna be a little bit more focused on our lower body. So a lower body, especially for us women, are stronger than our upper body. So bring those heavy dumbbells you have. We're gonna do just a little bit of a step back down here and stepping front. So stepping back for a little bit of a lunge. So we're gonna focus on what's happening in this glute here and leg. So we're gonna squeeze as we're stepping up, squeeze that glute and of course your core. Going only for the right leg, stepping back and forth, and then we're gonna do that twice. Moving on, and then we have of course our left leg. So a countdown here, stay up nice and straight, shoulders back, up on the front of our foot here on our right leg, shoulders back, step a little bit back, bow and come back again. And as you are stepping that right leg back and forth again, you're going to squeeze that glute on your left leg. So back we go, squeezing, slowly down and bring it up. Make that squeeze in your glute. You let the dumbbells stay here in your hands, but you're not gonna flex in your upper body. You're gonna stay up in a straight position, but leaning a little bit forward. Up again, 10 more seconds on your right, actually your left leg, but stepping forth and back with your right leg. Yep, stay up here and ready for the second round. It's a good thing to shake up those workouts, sometimes do different kind of things. So we are challenging ourselves. Let's go. Second round, stepping up. Get that final squeeze. Make sure you are pushing your buttocks back, knee behind toe, back here and front. Do the squeeze. Shoulders are back. Stay up in a straight position. 15 seconds. Your chin is in. Up we go. And here we are. 3, 2, and up to center. Dumbbells to the side. 2 first round. In for a tabletop kick. Hands on floor. Up we go, and we're gonna kick it up here, engaging our glute and our core, and get affected on breathing. So chin is in. Stay up nice and strong here, so make sure you're not coming down here. Stay up here and kicking. You can always go bouncing here, but you should be affected on your breathing, and if not, come up and do one of your favorite pulse exercises. So this is a bit challenging. We're gonna keep ourselves up here on our arms, kicking up those feet, bouncing in our arms, not locking our elbows, just a slightly position here, open position in your arms. 5 more seconds. And keep it on, and a break. Ready for round number 2. Sweating here. I am convinced that that is very healthy. Shoulders back, and get up with those feet for a second round. Strength exercise up in just a few seconds. So try to keep your buttocks up. We are gonna keep it up here and shoulders away, lifting up. So no turtle here, no neck. Let that turtle get out of its shield and come back up here. 20 seconds. Hit it for 10 more seconds. Knees up, buttocks up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and standing up again. Dumbbells. Now it's gonna be your left leg stepping forth and back. Staying on our right leg, up on our toe on our left. Shoulders back, 2, and back we go. Stepping front, squeezing. Bring it back, squeeze. So not pushing forward in your hip, but squeezing your glute. A little bit of a step back and back up again. As we're moving down, we are pulling our chest up. Pushing off from our right heel and pushing off from our left foot. 10 more seconds. And as I'm squeezing my glute, I'm squeezing my core as well. A bit of a break here, ready for the second round. Yep, you can do it. And no gorilla arms here, stay up nice and tucked away. Much better for your neck, much better for your shoulder area. And let's bring it back and stepping forward. Don't forget about the squeeze in your standing legs. Squeeze the glute. Up we go. Inhale and exhale. Oopsie. Push buttocks back on your right leg. Ten more seconds. Second round. 2 and up. Dumbbells to the side. We are gonna put them where we can see them, because we are gonna shuffle, shuffle, touchdown, shuffle, shuffle, touchdown. So try not to shuffle into anything there where you are. Yep, let's go. Pushing down, buttocks back. Maybe want to put one hand on one thigh. So bring it back, and you can always go here, shuffle and shuffle. I rather want you to do this than do this, buttocks up, head down. Then it's much better for you to move from side to side. In for a bit of a squatting here in the side of the movement, or the end of the movement. Chest is up. Stay open here. 5 seconds. And a break. Ready for the second round. Affected on breathing. 5 seconds. One more exercise after this one before we started over for one single round. So as we're shuffling from the side, push buttocks back, touchdown, shuffle, shuffle, back. So not here, pushing knees forward. Maybe you don't have anything with your knees now, but you can just as best to prevent it. Instead of healing and pushing back, lifting up. 14 seconds strength exercise, 10 seconds strength exercise coming up. Yep, here we are sitting with dumbbells. Do a biceps, but single arm. So leaning back, and we're gonna go up and down. So pick a set of dumbbells and let's go. If possible, stay up with your feet elevated. If this is too much, then you go with heels down and continue. And if you don't have too heavy dumbbells, you can go, of course, both arms up and down. So thumbs are pointing out to the side. Bring it up and engage your core with your feet up. Flying. 8 seconds. Chin is in. And get a grip in your core and your pelvic floor. Yep, break. Do remember, start with right, finishing off with left or opposite. And we are going to wait 5 seconds more. And we're gonna lean back and we're gonna lift our dumbbells up. And it's bring it up both or single arms. I'm gonna go for a bit with both arms. And actually I'm gonna move on here. Inhale. And I know I'm gonna do some lower body work. After this one, doing the 5 exercises, one final round. So for me it helps pushing myself a bit because I know I'm gonna go for a lower body exercise in just a few seconds. 5 seconds, 3, 2, and standing up, stepping front and back with right leg, one final round. Shoulders are back, 3, 2, and stepping back and up again. Squeeze. And at the same time as I squeeze my glute, I'm squeezing my pelvic floor and my core. So a bit in here and back again. Shoulders are back. Only one round and 10 seconds more. Here. Squeezing, 3, 2, and 1. Yep. Tabletop kick. Sweat dripping down. I hope the same is happening for you. Shoulders away. It's always nice to have sweat on your forehead. And you know you've been working, pushing yourself. So keep buttocks up. Shoulders away from your ears. Bouncing, and this is where you can come up and do some jogging on the spot instead. So chin is in, and just one round. Bouncing for 20 seconds. Keep your butt up. And kicking, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Yep. Left leg, up we go. Left leg stepping back and forth. Yes, let's go. And squeezing. Feel your way. Don't think about anything else than what you're doing right now. Chin is in. One round here. 2 exercises to go. A pulse and a strength. And then we do a little bit of a stretch. And you've been doing the best possible, I am sure. Shoulders back. And let's go for one more now here in our final round. Yep. So we're going to do the shuffle from one side to the opposite. So make sure everything is clear. And back with those shoulders. 4, 3, 2, and shuffle with touchdown or not. But you know it's a final round. Shuffling, shuffling, pushing it down. Inhale and exhale. So let me hear you breathe. Because you're pushing yourself and you know it's good for you. And this is our final pulse exercise. Ending this session with the sitting biceps. So pushing it. Push it real good. 15 seconds. 10 more. Yips, biceps, sitting and leaning back. So biceps is probably more a Danish pronunciation. So let's go with the biceps and bring it up. Back again. Single arm or both arms. As we are lowering the dumbbells, try avoiding pushing your shoulders in front of you. Shoulders nicely tight. And up we go. Bring it up and slowly down. Final exercise, final round. Inhale, and you can always go down. Focus on your upper body here. Squeezing, or go single arm. But you do know 10 seconds of our final exercise. And 3, 2, and we did it. Of course we did. Just stay put down here. Put your dumbbells to the side. Maybe you want to grab some water and come back here with me. Fingers pointing towards you, and we're leaning back a bit. Get a nice stretch in our arms. So leaning back. Ouchie, ouchie. I hope you can feel the stretch. Engage your core as you're standing here in this position. And turn arms around. Bring your right leg, bring your right arm underneath yourself and look for that arm. So a nice twist. And I hope you feel the sweat is dripping down on your exercise mat, just like me. Up for opposite. Arm pull through, lying your head down on your side. Nice good stretch around your shoulder blade. And come down lying here. Pull your heels up, get a nice stretch in your front of your legs, and resting head down. Heels up, pushing hips down. Hands underneath and bring it back here for a nice stretch over your lower back, around your arms, pulling back. Always get a nice inhale and exhale. Yips. You can always go ahead and find some more stretching for you to do if you find that's necessary, but Thank you for joining me, working out with me. Make sure you get some proteins, some carbohydrates, so you have some bricks to build up instead of tearing down. So that all about saying about if you don't eat before or after your workouts, you're just gonna use your fat tissue, that's not counting. So get some food so you can build yourself up. Give it a like, put it a comment below. Go and have a adventure on my channel, find all different kind of workouts. So I hope to see you again. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already done it, means a lot. And until I see you, stay happy, stay healthy, and stay strong. Take good care. Bye.